Welcome back, YouTube. We're here for another video. So today I thought of a really good topic that would be helpful for a lot of you. Again, my main focus on this channel is fitness. So let's go over the top kind of 3 things that are going to help you reach your fitness goals. What we have here, a food scale, which you're going to need. I have my phone here, which we're going to go over MyFitnessPal, which will be your food tracking app. And then we're gonna have a weight scale. What we're gonna start here, we're gonna cover a weight scale. A lot of people hate seeing the numbers on the scale, but again, you need that data as far as what you need to know is like, how is your body responding to the plan that you're on? And so you use the scale. The scale is gonna be a great reference to see, hey, if you're starting at 200 pounds and you wanna lean down and get that 6-pack, you might have to lose maybe, let's say 20 pounds. If you don't know what your weight is throughout the course of your diet, you're not gonna know if that plan's working. So the scale is a great way to get a baseline of your weekly weigh-ins and see how much weight you're dropping per week. So that is the first thing I want to cover. One other thing that I wanted to add with weight scales is the best time that you wanna weigh yourself is first thing in the morning after you wake up and go to the bathroom. That's the best time to weigh yourself when you don't have any fluid in you, you don't have any food in you. Most people I'll see at the gym when they're weighing themselves, at 5, 6 o'clock at night, and you could possibly be, a couple pounds heavier because of all of the food you've had throughout the day, all of the fluid, the sodium, all of that. I recommend all of my clients and how I always do my contest preps, wake up, go to the bathroom, step on the scale. Best thing to do it naked so you don't have any extra weight of the clothes. That is your true weight. And track those weigh-ins every single morning, every day. The next thing that I want to cover is going to be MyFitnessPal. So again, there's tons of different food tracking apps out there, but to me, the biggest, the most known one is MyFitnessPal. It's a free tracking app. You can get the premium version if you want to spend a little bit more money, but I've always just used the free one and been fine with it. But again, the thing that you need is a food tracking app that lets you track your food intake. I don't know if you can see here, try to focus on this as best you can. And basically it's just having a food diary that's gonna keep track of all your meals throughout the day. Literally going into a food diary, let's say I was plugging in a breakfast and I wanted to add some oatmeal in here. I would just weigh out my oatmeal, and let's say I have just 1 serving of oatmeal, I would just hit check up here, and that's literally plugging in all of my foods throughout the day. And then through MyFitnessPal, you're literally just going into, you hit the More tab, and you go into Nutrition, and it will tell you, go into your macros, it'll tell you your macros. So again, just that serving of oatmeal it's showing here. Let's go back there. You can kind of keep track of your macros throughout the day. So again, this is essential as far as tracking foods, tracking your food intake. And then next is going to be, again, in order to track your food, you're going to have to be able to weigh it. So that's where a food scale comes in. So again, this is one thing that you're going to need. These are essential things. Most of your meats you're going to weigh in ounces, as you can see here. Everything else is pretty much in grams. So you have your grams, your ounces. If you were to, let's say, put a bowl on here, it's gonna weigh that bowl, but you wanna add some food in that bowl, you just use the tar option, so you're gonna zero it out, and then now you can add your food in. The next thing that I wanna do, just go a little bit more advanced, is I'm gonna actually take you guys through weighing out a recipe and showing you how easy it is to use your food scale and to weigh each item. All right, so what we're gonna do here is, this is me. I'm basically just gonna act like I'm making a recipe, and for this is gonna be a ground bison pasta. I love doing pastas in the off season. They're very calorically dense, high in calories, easy to get down. So I'm gonna kind of take you guys step by step on the whole entire process of weighing each ingredient and then also adding it in MyFitnessPal. These are a lot of the steps that most people have. You might assume that most people know how to do this. A lot of people do not know how to do this. So again, I want to show you guys how to do everything. First step is going to be, usually we're going to pretend this is actually a cooked pasta, but the way that you want to do it is you actually want to weigh your pasta dry. I just had some leftover cooked pasta that I'm going to use for reference in this recipe. So again, we're going to turn our scale on, Okay, it's on grams, which is what we want. For this recipe, we're gonna act like we were doing, you know, I usually do 3 servings of this pasta. So we would weigh it in dry. But the first thing that we do is we would look at the nutritional facts. We would see 56 grams, right? I want to do 3 servings. So if you take 56 times 3, that's going to be 168. So I would basically be taking in this dry pasta and, you know, pouring out pasta until the grams say 168. So that's the first step. That's the first ingredient. That's weighed. All right. The next thing that we want to do is I have some cooked bison here. So we're going to use this as the protein source. Again, with meats, you want to switch it to ounces. All your meats you want to weigh in ounces. So we have that in ounces. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to, I personally usually do anywhere from like 5 to 6 ounces of cooked meats. Remember too, if you're doing a cooked meat, it's going to be different than the raw macros meat. So always be conscious of that. So if you're tracking it in MyFitnessPal, you're going to want to find a cooked meat if you're tracking it cooked like this, like I'm doing. So I'm going to do 6 ounces of the ground bison. Okay, so you see we're at 595. We're just about at 6. So we're at 6 ounces cooked ground bison. So now we're going to go into the pasta sauce. Now we're going to switch it back to grams. Whoops. Right there. And we're going to zero out the previous weight of the meat. So again, going into our nutritional facts, we see that 1 serving is 125 grams. So I'm going to do about 1.5 servings. So let's just say I'm going to do around 185 to 187 grams. Just kind of estimating in my head. But easy, I'm going to watch the grams there. I'm going to pour my sauce right into here until we get to that 185, 187-ish range. Careful too, this stuff will come out fast. So we're getting close there. Just do 1 little extra little drip. So we'll go there. We'll go 190, which is fine. Actually, might just do this, top this off right here. We're close. Again, if I was contest prepping, I would be precise on the dot. But we're off season, and again, we're just using this as an example for weighing. The next thing that we want to do, let's say you want to do some Parmesan cheese. Once again, you're going to zero out your grams. Whoops, go to grams, zero out, and again, look at your nutritional facts. Once again, you're going to see that a serving size is 5 grams. We're going to do 2 servings, so we're going to weigh out 10 grams of Parmesan cheese. Who doesn't love a lot of Parmesan cheese on your pasta? So again, look at the scale. We're at 10. Oh, whoops, we went 11. Big deal. All right. So again, now we have all of our ingredients in here. Again, this is the typical meal that I would make. For now, I would just throw this in the microwave and we're good to go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this meal and plug it into MyFitnessPal. So again, this is the first main step. You weighed everything, but now you have to track it. Let's see the overall macros of this meal. So let's start with the pasta. So again, we're back into MyFitnessPal. We'll just use, let's say this was our post-workout meal. We just got home from the gym and we're gonna eat this. So the awesome thing about MyFitnessPal is you actually have a barcode scanner. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our pasta box and you see the barcode. So we're gonna hit barcode, we're gonna line it right up in the center, and bam, look at this, it pops up the nutritional value of this pasta. And again, we did 3 servings, so we're gonna put 3 servings in and then check. Boom! We got all of our pasta plugged in here. Next, we're gonna do our meat, and I don't have my bison package, so we're just gonna use this ground turkey as a reference. So again, we're gonna go back to, we're gonna add another food item. We're gonna hit the barcode scanner. Again, you're gonna see the barcode on this ground turkey. We're gonna line it up. Boom! You see it lined up in there? Now again, usually I would find a cooked macros listing. This is for the raw, but we're just gonna use this as an example. So we're gonna change this to 1 ounce. We're gonna change the serving size. That way we can just plug in serving size 6. So we did 6 ounces of ground bison. So then we're gonna hit check. So now the meat's plugged in. Now we're gonna go to the sauce. So once again, go back into your diary, hit add food, hit the barcode scanner once again, find your barcode right here. Bam, plugged in. We had a serving and a half. So we're gonna go servings 1.5. Okay, check, plugged in. The last food item that we have is the Parmesan cheese. So once again, we're gonna find the barcode scanner. We're gonna hit add food for our last ingredient. Hit the barcode scanner, line it up. Hold on, some of these you gotta like really get it right in the center. Come on now. There we go. Bam. Got it in. So now we're gonna hit servings 2. Check. Okay, so now we have this whole entire meal in here, which it tells us that actually this was 1,045 calories for this meal. We're gonna check the entire macronutrients of this meal. Remember, go to the More's tab, scroll down, go to nutrition. You can actually hit nutrients as well, and it'll tell you the same thing. So the total protein on this meal was 61 grams. Total carbohydrates was 135. It even tells us the fiber, which is 8 grams. The fat was 30 grams. So this tells you the whole entire macros of this meal and what my totals are for the day. So again, this is what you're going to be doing as far as, you know, learning what your macronutrients are. Again, that's what I do with clients. I give clients macronutrients to follow depending on what their body composition goal is. Do you want to lose fat? Do you want to put on muscle? That's how I that's how I assign their macros depending on their physique goal. But this was just kind of a nice demonstration on, people don't realize, people think it's such a, you know, a chore or a headache to, you know, oh my God, I gotta track my food, do all these things. But I just showed you an example of how quick it can be with using an app like MyFitnessPal and literally being able to scan all of the barcode ingredients, and then showing you too how you can literally just, you know, put all your ingredients in a bowl or on a plate and weigh them separately, how fast it is. So again, this is going to be essential in, you know, again, if you're trying to lose weight, you really need to know how much food your particular body needs to lose weight. It takes out the guessing game, and literally, guys, it really is, diet is 80% of this whole equation of, you know, physique transformation, whatever it is. So anyways, that's pretty much a whole entire video, kind of what I wanted to cover in this. Again, if you guys have any more questions, or if you're looking for an online coach yourself, you can either email me at wolfcon@yahoo.com, or I have a brand new website for you guys to check out. You can literally apply right there to be a client. It is so simple. It's just conwolffitness.com. I'll put that on the screen, conwolffitness.com. Again, you can go right on there. You can see all the coaching packages that I offer, all the services. If you're local here in the Phoenix, Scottsdale area, I even do one-on-one personal training. Again, right to the website, you can just go to apply now, plug everything in, and apply to be a client. We can get you rolling on your goals for 2021. All right, guys, see ya.